As we age, many people in their 60s and beyond find themselves feeling less energetic and facing health challenges that can seem impossible to overcome. But what if the habits you've developed over the years could be silently sabotaging your well-being as you grow older? The idea that the best part of life is behind you couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, this is the start of a whole new chapter, and the choices you make today can have a huge impact on your health and vitality tomorrow. The key to living a more vibrant, energized life in your later years could be hidden in the changes you make now. Stick around as we uncover 8 common habits that might be holding you back from feeling your best after 60. These are the habits you might not even realize you're doing, but they could be secretly preventing you from living a full and active life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more insights on how to live your healthiest life at any age. And feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. It's a quiet morning. You wake up, stretch, and as you get out of bed, you feel a familiar ache in your back. It's nothing unusual. After all, you've lived a full life, and your body has weathered its fair share of years. But somewhere deep down, there's a part of you that wonders, is this the new normal? You can't help but think about how things used to be, how you used to move through your days without thinking about pain, without worrying about getting tired too quickly. It's frustrating, isn't it? This subtle change, this shift you never expected to come, slowly creeping up on you. But what if I told you that the reason for some of these changes might not just be the inevitable result of getting older? What if it's because of certain habits you've unknowingly held on to over the years? Habits that, in fact, are making the aging process harder than it needs to be. You see, after 60, many of us don't realize that the things we've been doing our entire lives might be the very things that are holding us back now. For decades, we've been told that getting older means slowing down, that aches and pains are just a part of life, and that it's okay to let go of some of the things that once brought us joy. But the truth is, many of the habits we've formed over the years are quietly sabotaging our health, and we don't even know it. These are the habits that no one really talks about, the ones that sneak up on us when we're least expecting it. And it's not until we start feeling the consequences that we begin to realize how deeply they affect us. Think about it. You've probably heard the saying, use it or lose it. It's a phrase you've heard so many times, but it carries so much truth, especially as we age. When we stop moving, when we give in to the urge to stay sedentary, the body starts to lose its vitality. It doesn't happen overnight, but gradually you start to notice that getting up from a chair takes longer, or that your legs don't feel as strong as they used to. It's easy to assume that this is just what happens as we grow older, but the reality is much more empowering. The more you move, the more you engage your muscles, joints, and cardiovascular system, the more you hold on to your strength and independence. I know it might seem exhausting at first, especially when you're used to a more relaxed pace. But incorporating just a few minutes of exercise each day, whether it's a short walk or a stretch, can do wonders for your body. It's not about pushing yourself to extremes, but simply about keeping the body in motion. You'd be surprised how much of a difference it can make, not just in how you feel physically, but in how much more energy you'll have to enjoy life. But it's not just about movement. Have you ever found yourself sitting down for a meal and wondering if you're truly nourishing your body, or if you're simply filling it up with whatever's quick and easy? Over 60, many of us start to overlook our nutrition, thinking that we don't need as much food or that we can get by with less. It's a common trap, but one that can have serious consequences. Your body, especially now, needs the right nutrients to keep everything functioning well. Think about calcium, which keeps your bones strong, or vitamin D, which helps your body absorb that calcium. You might not feel the effects of missing these nutrients right away, but over time they add up. Without proper nutrition, your bones can become brittle, your muscles weaker, and your immune system less capable of fighting off illness. But it's never too late to turn things around. Even small changes, like choosing more whole foods or incorporating more vegetables, can make a big impact. You don't have to become a chef overnight, but taking a little extra time to nourish your body can have a profound effect on your overall health. And then there's the mental side of things. As we get older, it's easy to start withdrawing from the world around us. We might find ourselves feeling more isolated, more removed from our social circles, and more comfortable in our own routines. But did you know that mental health is just as important as physical health, especially after 60? It's often the one thing people overlook, and it can be the silent killer. Neglecting your mental health can lead to depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. It's natural to feel like you don't need to be as socially active as you once were. But staying engaged with others, maintaining friendships, or even talking to a therapist if needed, can help keep your mind sharp. Socializing, staying curious, and having hobbies that stimulate your brain are essential to maintaining your mental clarity. You don't have to run a marathon, but keeping your brain active can make all the difference in how you feel every day. The more you feed it, the more it will thrive. And then there's sleep. Oh, sleep. So many of us over 60 start thinking we don't need as much sleep as we used to, or that getting a solid 7 to 9 hours each night is an indulgence. But if you've ever woken up in the morning feeling groggy or found yourself unable to concentrate, you've already experienced the effects of poor sleep. Sleep is crucial for your body to repair itself, for your mind to rest, and for your overall energy levels to stay high. Without enough sleep, your body becomes more vulnerable to illness, and your cognitive functions, like memory, focus, and decision-making, start to suffer. It's tempting to stay up late watching TV or scrolling through your phone, but the truth is, you'll feel so much better when you prioritize your sleep. Your mood will improve, your body will have time to heal, and your mind will be sharper. Of course, there's also the issue of smoking and drinking. These are habits that many older adults don't think about as much anymore. Maybe you've been smoking for years, or you've always enjoyed a glass of wine in the evening. But as you age, the impact of these substances becomes much more significant. Your body no longer has the same ability to process them, and over time, the damage they cause becomes more pronounced. Smoking can lead to lung disease, heart problems, and even cancer, while excessive drinking puts a strain on your liver and can affect your cognitive abilities. It's never too late to quit, though. Your body is incredibly resilient, and by cutting back or eliminating these habits, you can improve your quality of life, your health, and your longevity. I know it's easy to slip into a routine where you tell yourself you've earned the right to relax, to enjoy life at a slower pace. But there's a fine line between relaxation and stagnation. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we don't need regular checkups or screenings. But I can't stress this enough. Regular visits to the doctor are essential. Just because you feel okay doesn't mean everything is fine. Early detection of any issues, from high blood pressure to more serious conditions like cancer, can make a world of difference. Regular checkups give you the opportunity to address health concerns before they become bigger problems. It's not about worrying, it's about taking control of your health. It's about giving yourself the best shot at living a long, healthy life. As we grow older, it's natural to feel like we're losing our grip on things, to feel like change is harder than ever. But the truth is, holding on to old habits, old ways of thinking, can be one of the most detrimental things we can do. The body changes, yes, but that doesn't mean we have to stop growing. If anything, this is the time to embrace new habits, new routines, and new ways of living. Change doesn't have to be intimidating. It can be liberating. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning something new, or simply allowing yourself to adapt to a different way of life. Embracing change can bring new joy, new energy, and new possibilities. I'm not saying this journey's easy, but what I can tell you is that with each small change, each decision to do something a little differently, you'll start to see the results. You'll feel more energized, more connected, and more alive. The best years of your life are still ahead of you, but it's up to you to decide what habits you want to carry forward into this next chapter. Let go of what no longer serves you and open the door to a healthier, happier, and more vibrant you. It's never too late to start living your best life. As we wrap up, remember this. The changes you're feeling in your body, mind, and energy levels aren't just signs of aging. They're often the result of habits we've built over the years. The good news is you're not powerless. By making small shifts, moving a bit more, focusing on better nutrition, prioritizing sleep, and staying socially engaged, you can transform how you feel and reclaim your vitality. It's not about overhauling your life overnight. It's about making choices that support your health and well-being in the long run. You're in control of the path you take, and with each positive decision, you'll see the difference. The best years of your life aren't behind you, they're ahead of you, waiting to be lived to the fullest. So take a moment today to reflect on the habits you want to keep and the ones you want to leave behind. Embrace change, no matter how small, and know that every step you take toward a healthier, happier you is a step toward a more vibrant life. The journey's yours to shape, so why not make it the best one yet?